Welcome back. Over now to sports. The registration process is complete and now the many dozens of groups vying for players on a trip to Anfield are putting in preparatory efforts ahead of the tournament. The Standard Chartered Bank organized program has now entered a new and more exciting phase. Babukat Senghor tells us more.
Starts here at the Manjai football field and gloriously ends with a dream trip to the home of Liverpool Football Club.
You're going to play?
Of course I'm going to play. Yeah. I'm part of Standard Chartered Bank. Anything they have, any activities they have, as far as I'm the customer to them, I am involved.
After what was a carefully arranged preparation in mid-November 2013, customers and media partners of Standard Chartered Bank have entered the more crucial phase of the Road to Anfield tournament. Registration for the entry into the five-a-side tournament scheduled for mid-February saw dozens of groups comprising customers of the bank, media partners, and bank officials pen their names for the exciting tournament.
The turnout is great. Many people came, so we're very happy about that, and we're saying thank you to our customers. But about the winning team, I would say the team I am in, we're winning. So the excitement is everywhere. Everybody thinks they're winning. Who doesn't want to go to Liverpool? Who doesn't want to play in the Liverpool field? Who doesn't want to meet the legends? I do. I know you do. Everyone does. So it's a game of win-win, I think, this time around. And everybody's excited. Everybody wants to win. So we'll wait and see it from the 15th of February. We'll know the team.
This partnership is a splendid convergence of business commitment and sporting interest, backed by a loyal following that has seen two institutions built on a formidable road to achieving greater things in sporting and banking world.
First of all, we've seen an increment in our brand awareness and our brand values. We've seen also an increment in people knowing the bank Standard Chartered. In the UK, for example, Standard Chartered is not a local bank. It has a head office there. But because of Liverpool, everybody in the UK now acknowledges the fact that we're doing a good job across the communities. Over in Asia and Africa, where our focus is very strong, we've seen an increment in terms of an awareness of people, and also an increment in customers, which is most importantly for us as well as a business, and also an increment in corporate awareness across countries. In Ghana, for example, and in Gambia, we've had a good commitment with the government. This is something that we really cherish, because it makes us comfortable operating in Gambia, because the government knows what we are doing and knows our value as a corporate entity. That's what we want, and we're happy with that.
For many who turned up for the registration, such as Mudu Conte of Team Senegambia, age isn't an issue here.
I'm very proud of it, to join to Standard Chartered Bank, because these things have been they have been here for a long time, and they are given privilege to each and every Gambian, So I am proud of Standard Chartered Bank, and it will be my pleasure of going to Liverpool for this tournament with my co-players, and I have confidence to my football team. Anyway, they will perform very well, and we'll see today that we will win this final.
If Team Senegambia is to win the dream chance to make it to Anfield, they will have to contend with fending off the challenges of the likes of fiercely competitive hard warriors whose captain Ibrahim Bojan was in super confident mood ahead of the February events. We will start training and I am hopeful our side can make it to Liverpool, he said. For a football club with huge following across the globe, the partnership between the club and SCB, support for the Anfield club has steadily increased in the Gambia. One man who knows more about that is LFC ambassador in the Gambia, Lamin Chame.
I would say as a fan, and for every fan, this is a dream come true. I mean, you've been supporting this club for so many years. You've spent so much money going to video club, so much money on jerseys, and for you to become this close to real life, seeing Suarez, blood and flesh, standing in Anfield, in the stands, cheering when they are singing the Liverpool song, I think it is a dream come true for the fans.
Anfield will be waiting for the winners of the local tournament, and for many of the groups, there is no time to spare here. From the little matter of putting in the formalities of registration to the critical matter of proving a point on the pitch. More of that will be needed to produce a worthy winner in what is set to be a fun-filled and thrilling moment for all. The Grts Sport is Babukat Senghor.
And from sports there by Babukar Senghor, a recap of our headline-making stories. President Jammeh has presided over celebrations marking the 7th anniversary of his alternative treatment program. The Minister of Fisheries and Water Resources and the new FAO representative have toured vital fish projects in Sapo, Central River region to assess the state of the fish ponds in the area. President Macky Sall has vowed to protect Senegal's vast fish resources amid anger among the fishing community about recent reports of illegal fishing by foreign boats. And DR Congo troops have been pounding positions held by ADF rebels who are active along the border with Uganda. That does it for this edition of the news at 8. Join us at 10 for another bulletin. Until then, I am Fatjani Mbaye.
What was the schoolers kutijak de ku headmaster mije jam enomo school e famu manku yine di ku fa manku jantenore ma emide jay eno ma emide kabajak eno school e kila yoyu tan fuje mbe banay manku jebe seni.
Thank you very much, Honorable Minister, for presenting those 2 books to the President. 2 books will be released next week. One of them is titled "A Million Reasons to Leave the Commonwealth." That is the title of one of the books to be released next week. 1 Million Reasons to Leave the Commonwealth. The second book is titled "How the Gambia Inspired the Founding of the United Nations." How the Gambia Inspired the Founding of the United Nations. Now, these 2 publications include some of President Jammeh's greatest speeches. The books will be distributed in schools next week free of charge. Right now, I would like to call upon our dear mother, sister, aunt, and an exemplary character of the Gambian woman. And no other person whose escort will be heard along Kairaba Avenue, mile 7 to Banjul at 6:30, and then late in the evening by 7. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the podium the Vice President of the Republic of the Gambia. We are going to bring the podium for you, ma.
President, Sheikh Professor Alhaji Dr. Yaya AJJ Jammeh, President of the Republic of the Gambia, Commander-in-Chief of the Gambia Armed Forces, and would I add the usual accolade that's given to His Excellency the President, medical meat buster.
Anonda lejam prima fola, oyeno mi arungu mi President wa ituma famete Gambia, oyeno mi Vice President, na tonton kasanke na kola, de saf a President wa ituma famete Gambia, lala nya salol dure sa wanu manje, oyeno ode sa wana baju minyetumdi, buroka banu manje bona pino rimbulege na banu manje bobo mikajet makol mo famete Gambia dibu kana kemel mo famete Gambia dibu kana mikadi mo famete Africa burom fotule uresu kila wo wolle biya wona won konyal.
I want to recognize other colleagues here present, the Honorable Speaker of the National Assembly, the Deputy Speaker of the National Assembly here present, the Honorable Minister for Presidential Affairs and Secretary General and Minister for the Civil Service. My other colleague ministers here present, honorable members of the National Assembly, members of the Diplomatic and